Hello everybody, I hope you're doing well. It's your boy Franklin from GTA 5. Gaming teacher Anthony invited me to help you learn the vocabulary from the previous video, Deep Inside Mission, where I sneak into a movie studio and steal a car, James Bond car. It's a very cool video, you can check it out on the channel or as a link in the description below. So we're going to see all the important vocabulary so we can tell the story of this mission. And we're going to see many examples with memes, tongue twisters, trivia, jokes. It's going to be a lot of fun. Here we go! Okay, so let's start with the film crew. Remember, almost at the beginning of the gameplay, Franklin saw a film crew shooting a scene. And the film crew consisted of 2 actors who were standing by the railing, this is called the railing, in front of a green screen, a director, a cameraman or a camera guy, and a boom operator. We say boom because this is a boom microphone, boom mic. Or you can also call this guy the sound guy. And this would be the lamp guy, the lamp operator, the light operator. The security guard is also part of the crew because they protect the crew from the threats. That means from dangerous people. And notice the pronunciation is security guard. Guard. The U is silent. We say guard.
Security guard.
So we can also have a crew of astronauts and the flight crew, the pilot and the flight attendants. So a crew is a team of people that work on the same thing, on the same project, okay? Every workplace has this crew. It's from the movie Hangover. One of the guys does 99% of the work. The second one has no idea what's going on the whole time. The third one says he's going to help, but he never helps. And the fourth one disappears at the very beginning and doesn't show up again till the very end. So that's not just true for the work environments, that's also true for when you study and your teacher puts you in a team. So any crew, any team will probably have guys like that. Is it true for you and your school or work? Now you understand what a sign is, because at the beginning of the gameplay, Franklin was standing in front of a metal door with the sign of emergency exit. So this is another sign that says crew only. You can probably see it in restaurants or factories, somewhere where there is a room and only people who work there are allowed, are permitted to get in. Not you, not public, okay? You can also call your friends, like a bunch of friends, the crew. That's my crew. When your crew is back in town, when you get together, it's celebration time. Yeah, baby. And there is a video game called The Crew. It's a racing game. It's called The Crew because you can do missions together in teams. And there is actually a second part of this game. So, film crew shooting a scene, and later on there was a film crew waiting for the actor, for the real actor, not Franklin. And the security guard, the director, the lamp operator and director's assistant, they are all part of the crew. What about keep or keep doing something? Keep means to have, to possess, to save something, okay? For example, a kid sees a dog and says, Dad, can we keep the dog? Let's keep the dog, Dad. The boy wants to have it. Keep doing something means that you continue doing something, okay? For example, they are walking, they see this poor guy, but they keep walking, they keep going. Franklin, after he saw the film crew shooting the scene, he kept going because he was looking for a specific actor. He kept going. In past, we say kept. There were very famous images and like messages of keep calm and blah blah blah, keep calm and eat chocolate, keep calm and keep dancing, keep calm and keep going. That means continue going. It's like an inspirational message, motivational message. And we have some quotes which are like sentences to help you motivate yourself, that inspire you or make you think. For example,
keep going. You never know how strong you are until you look back at everything you've overcome.
That means until you look back at all the problems that you have solved, like all the results that you got in your life, something that was very difficult to overcome. Another one by Winston Churchill.
If you are going through hell, keep going.
It's like saying there is always a light at the end of the tunnel. It will get better later on. Let's see some tongue twisters. Tongue twisters are like sentences or phrases that are difficult to pronounce. For example, here we practice k sound a lot. Karl Kessler kept the ketchup in the kitchen. Try to say it fast 2 or 3 times.
Karl Kessler kept the ketchup in the kitchen.
Karl Kessler kept the ketchup in the kitchen. Karl Kessler kept the ketchup in the kitchen.
So it's very good for your English pronunciation. Let's see another one. Candy cane cookies keep kids coming. Means that the kids, the children, they continue coming for the cookies. Candy cane cookies keep kids coming. Candy cane cookies keep kids coming. That's a good tongue twister.
Keep playing! Keep playing! Keep playing!
Keep playing, keep playing. So the teacher or the instructor is saying to the musician, keep playing the drums. Continue, continue, don't stop.
Keep turning, keep turning, keep turning.
And this one is cool. It's like a trivia, fun fact. Japan kept a train station in operation in a small village to help a little girl to travel to school. The train went only 2 times per day, when she goes to school and when she returns. So it's basically a personal train only for one girl, because she's the only one from the village who goes to that particular school in a different town. That's crazy and very, very kind. Okay, this one is very important. Spoil something for somebody, or when you call something spoiled or a person spoiled. Remember in this part, the actress, she was trying to spoil Franklin's mission. Spoil means to ruin, so she was trying to ruin Franklin's mission. She was trying to make him stop so that the security guards who were on his tail, so that they could stop him. Okay, she tried to ruin his operation.
Stop it! You're spoiling it! You're spoiling everything!
That's how we say it in British English. You're spoiling everything! That's some good British pronunciation. So she's saying that they're ruining everything. I don't know what exactly they're ruining. I don't see Game of Thrones, but I like her accent. You're spoiling everything! Okay, that's a riddle. A riddle means that you have to guess the answer. A 5-letter word that is so dominant that it can spoil your entire work. The word contains 2 different vowels, A, E, I, O, U vowels, and 3 of the same consonants. What's the word? What can ruin your entire work? That's an error, the mistake. Like a computer error can spoil everything, can ruin all your work.
Oh, that's spoiled.
Okay, she's eating something and she says, that's spoiled. So we also use spoiled for food or liquids, for milk. We can say, this milk is spoiled, I'm not drinking that. Okay, she tasted something and she says, that's spoiled. It's gone bad. It's not delicious anymore. Okay, Tom Holland, the actor from Spider-Man, he's very famous for spoiling the movies. So in this case, spoil means to ruin the ending or to ruin the surprise that is within the movie, okay? It's only cool when you watch that movie, not when you know it before you watch the movie. So that's a spoiler. And the famous thing is the spoiler alert, when the person is warning you, is letting you know that he's going to tell an important part of the movie that can ruin the movie for you. This actress is trying to prevent Tom Holland from spoiling yet another movie. He's very famous for it. When your friend spoils Endgame for you, so you spoil Game of Thrones for him. A soul for a soul, an eye for an eye.
You don't deserve all these presents, you spoiled little brat!
You don't deserve all these presents, you spoiled little brat. Spoiled brat. So when you call a person, especially a child, a kid, spoiled or a spoiled brat, that means that this person is ruined by the parents, so he or she doesn't know what no is. So the parents were saying yes to everything that this kid asked for, so this kid has bad behavior. He doesn't know the limits. Spoiled kids after their birthday party. Yeah, they receive tons of presents, but they don't have to do chores, they don't respect the limits nor the rules. When you tell a spoiled girl no, so she looks at you waiting for you to change your answer. And another tongue twister, this one is difficult. The spoiled boy foiled the coy boy's joy by purloining his toy. Try to say it fast 3 times in a row. The spoiled boy foiled the coy boy's joy by purloining his toy. This one is hard. Remember this part? Franklin sneaked from behind the actor and he punched him in the neck. So when you punch somebody and the other person goes unconscious, you knock that person out. So we say knock somebody out. You can also say knock out somebody. And when you do it, it's called a knockout. This is the noun. Like the event is the knockout. This woman has been knocked out. Jean-Claude Van Damme just knocked out the snake. What a pro. This one is funny. So the girl, she's supposed to be punching this boxing bag, but she just knocked out her boyfriend. You've never been knocked out? Please step into my office. I've never been knocked out, but I don't want to step into his office. No, thank you.
How many Mexicans does it take to knock out Manny Pacquiao? Just one.
That's because the person who knocked out Manny Pacquiao was Mexican and his name was Juan. But it sounds like Juan. There is a famous song that I cannot include because of the copyright, but you can check it. It's by LL Cool J, and he sings, I'm gonna knock you out. Mama said knock you out. I don't know why his mom is so violent. I wish my mom would tell me to knock somebody out. Every time after the fight I had no excuse for my principal. I should have said, Mama told me to knock him out. From the Cuphead, every time you defeat the enemy, every time you beat the enemy, it says a knockout. And in the DLC of Cuphead there is like a fake knockout. So it says knockout, but it's not the real knockout because there is one more enemy. I fell for this trap. If you want to understand what fall for the trap means, check out my other video of Little Nightmares 2. I'll leave a link in the description. We also have the expression knock somebody out cold, so it's like the next level. Knock somebody out means that you get them woozy or unconscious, but knock somebody out cold, they're definitely unconscious. They don't move at all.
I love my mama very much. Now you know that.
Don't mess with Waterboy's mama. So he knocked him out cold. The commentator said the name knocked him out cold. And there is a famous expression, knock yourself out. But it doesn't sound what you think it is. It just means go ahead, do it. It has nothing to do with literally knocking yourself out.
Do you have internet access?
Sure thing, Mousepad. $10. Knock yourself out.
Knock yourself out. Go ahead, use the internet. I don't think internet works this way. It doesn't literally mean you have to knock yourself out by punching your face. It just means go ahead, do it. Knock yourself out.
Jeez, look at this place. We gotta do something.
Garbage angels? Dad, I think I need some fresh air. Can I go to the park?
Do I have to sit up?
No.
Knock yourself out.
Okay, after knocking out the actor, Franklin put on his clothes and headed towards the set. So head toward or head towards some kind of place, or you can also say headed for the set. That means you go in the direction of that place, okay? This girl is heading towards the exit, okay? You can also say she's heading for the exit. When your parents head towards McDonald's with apostrophe, but drive past it. Yeah, it's very, very sad. So heading towards doesn't mean that you are actually going to stop there. It just means you're going in that direction, but you can drive past it, not stop there. There is a famous movie called Don't Look Up, and with Leonardo DiCaprio, and they were the scientists. They say there is a comet heading towards the Earth, but the politicians, the president, and everybody in the White House, they were not taking them seriously.
Look! I need a private moment to unflex my abs.
Keanu.
Be right back, Coco.
Keanu Reeves.
Keanu's headed towards the restroom. Keep watch. I'm going after Keanu.
Happy birthday, Keanu. Happy...
Catch you at a bad time, Keanu.
To quote myself, whoa, what are you doing here?
Whoa, that's Keanu. So Keanu, they said Keanu, is headed towards the restroom. He was going in that direction.
Heading back towards you.
Heading back towards you. The Hawkeye is heading back towards Natasha Romanoff.
Task Force X, come in. Are you there?
It's Project Starfish, Miss Waller. It's headed towards the city, and I think it wants to feed on as many people as it can.
So they're saying that the Starfish is headed towards the city. Is going in the direction of the city. Okay, so when Franklin was heading towards the garage, there were two guards that were driving the black cars, and they were on his tail. So in English we can say they were on his tail, be on somebody's tail. And when you want to get rid of the tail, you can say lose the tail. They were trying to stay on his tail, or you can also say they were tailing him. So there are many different expressions with the word tail, okay? For example, this guy is tailing the blue pickup truck, okay? He's tailing you can also say he's staying on his tail, okay? So now it's his job to lose the tail.
Lose them! Get him off our tail!
Lose them, get them off our tail. Lose the tail.
Straight up face! We're being followed! Lose that tail!
We're being followed. Somebody's following us. Lose that tail. So tailing somebody means following somebody. Usually using some kind of transportation, but not always. You can also tail somebody by walking. The cat is saying, "Quit tailing me." A cop pulled me over and said papers, so I said scissors and drove off. Like the game rock, paper, scissors. He must want a rematch because because it's spelled with A-U, not U-A, but okay. Because he's been tailing me for 10 minutes. And there are many video games where you have tailing missions. That means you have to follow somebody and listen to their conversation. In English we say eavesdrop. Eavesdrop means like you're nosy, you're listening to their conversation at a certain distance. My favorite game, Assassin's Creed 4, there are a bunch of tailing missions which I never liked, but still my favorite game. Tailing mission, following mission.
You stay right on my tail, alright? You stay right on my tail, alright?
And they're not in a car, so here they're using it figuratively. Follow me. It's like saying, follow me.